With the breaking news in Iran as the casualty count continues to climb by the hour after that powerful 7.3 magnitude quake that struck between the border of Iran and Iraq. At this moment, more than 330 people are dead, and the death toll is expected to rise even more. More than 4,500 people are hurt. And right now, there is a desperate search for survivors and to track down people who are still unaccounted for. Most of the deaths have been in Iran, but at least 8 people died in Iraq. And dozens of aftershocks have been registered so far. Iraqi TV news stations, in fact, were on air live when the quake started.
There
is an earthquake here. I'm going outside. I'm sorry.
There's an earthquake in Suleimania happening right now. I hope all Suleimanian people are safe. There's also an earthquake in Erbil. I hope my guest is safe. The earthquake is strong, so for our safety we are going to go outside. Thank you very much.
Earthquakes are not uncommon in the Middle East. Many countries here run along fault lines. Here's a look at some of the recent deadly quakes. A quake in Iran 4 years ago killed or injured nearly 36 people. A quake 6 years ago in Turkey led to nearly 850 casualties. I'm joined now by Iranian political analyst Camelia Entekabifard. Camelia is tracking the latest on this situation. Camelia, what kind of efforts are you aware of right now to try and find anyone who is still trapped, anyone who is still missing, and also the efforts to deal with the thousands of people who are hurt from the quake?
I heard and I read in the Iranian media and through the social media that many people has been spent the night outside of their houses. The home has been destroyed, or they have fears maybe another earthquake hit their region and the cities. And unfortunately, not much of the equipment, and basically zero aid has been reached them up to the morning of today in the Middle East. And I read a few cities, hundreds of the villages completely destroyed. Luckily, the number of the dead hasn't been higher than 352, as they said yet, because I assuming the first shock of the earthquake was 4.2 and makes the people leaving their houses, and it wasn't that late, it was 10 p.m. The second earthquake comes as a heavy as 7.2, and it helps so many people save by standing outside their houses. Otherwise, unfortunately, I was expecting, or everyone were expecting, the number of the dead and the injured people would be devastatingly much higher as it is reported today.